My name's Darren. I'm a builder. I live in Brisbane. I'm part of the Integrity New Homes franchise. I'm specialising in custom builds and renovations, as that's typically been my background in renovations, but more recently I've got involved in the custom build side of things. So I've been a builder for about 10 years or so. It's only been in the last year and a half, 2 years, that I've actually taken on the Integrity New Homes Brisbane branding, and that's been the direction that I'm going with now. Still doing lots of renovations, that was my previous experience, but starting to work my way into the new builds, custom builds now. There's a lot of challenges when it comes to doing your own thing, and networking was part of it. Your buying ability, the prices you were buying for, but more than all of that was really, I guess, the systems that Integrity brings to the table, which I can utilise and use in my everyday works to simplify the way I do things, and just to know that I'm doing the right things, taking the right steps. The biggest issue that we used to have was keeping clients' information all in one folder and in one place. That's the biggest advantage by having an Integrity New Homes program and their iGiro system. Previously, I do remember projects where you'd be trying to find this and that from a past project, or you're halfway through, you're trying to find an email from the client. You know they said this, but you don't know, was it on an email, was it just a comment? You know, and if you don't have records of these things, it's just a mess, you know. From my point of view, he who has the most paperwork wins. So when I first joined Integrity New Homes, I was very excited about the opportunities that it brought, you know, the filing that it brought, the systems that it brought, the buying power, the ability to speak to someone, legal aid, all sorts of things that Integrity can help out with, which I just didn't have in place before. One of the key benefits for me is knowing that I'm getting the best buying power that I possibly can for that product, and I'm getting the best support. So therefore, what I mean by that is, if a product fails, something happens along the way, then I know that I can always go back to that supplier and they will respond, knowing that it's part of a national agreement in place. There's a lot of people watching. One of the differences I see between what Integrity offers and what perhaps some other franchises offer is the fact that it is actually still a building company, and they still run the office as far as they run procurement in-house. They'll do in-house estimating for you. They'll do in-house project managing for you if you need to be able to get a job over the line. Contract managing, all of the IT is done in-house. So, you know, there's a couple of key people that you can always talk to. If there's ever an issue, you can always go straight to them. Ever get a question, go straight to them. I've found the community within Integrity New Homes has been great for me. It just means you're not on your own. There's always people to speak to. There's a conference that happens each year, which a lot of, I guess they get a lot of trades, a lot of suppliers come along to, and professionals, you know, engineers, lawyers, whatever, just to go through the issues that come up on a regular basis. And that's a great thing in itself. But then I also find that getting to know the other builders within the group, you always find someone who's had an experience that you don't know about, something that you want to know about, that they have dealt with in the past. So there is that camaraderie there, and the ability to learn from the other guys within the group. So if I was a fence sitter and I was a builder who was out on my own looking to perhaps join or not to join, I would suggest that it's the best money that you can spend. The fees are very low, like the percentages are the lowest in the industry, and what is offered is probably the most in the industry. If you're a solo builder, or you're even working with a partner and you just don't have any systems in place, I'd really recommend that you contact Integrity New Homes and just see what they can do for you.